So, welcome to another video of Battlefleet Gothic Armada. Planetary Assault, since they added it, and the Eldar. I'll go over a battle or two as the Eldar in skirmish. This is in skirmish on the heroic difficulty, which I just say is not very well designed, because the enemy fleets not only have more points than you do, but beyond that, they also get favors, which is just ridiculous. They're higher level, they have more ships, they have favors which are really, even on battleships, and it's just all really ridiculous. Not well designed at all. Anyway, help the ground forces on this rock.
Engines hot! At your command. Orders received. Underway. Understood. Course plotted.
I don't know how all of this will actually
Setting
work out.
course.
I do know they have those defense platforms.
Your orders?
Send the probe.
Changing course. Ship ready. Your orders.
Awaiting orders.
Awaiting orders. Helm coordinates acknowledged. Cruising speed set. Underway. Yes, Admiral. Engaging.
At your command.
Enemy ship sighted. Orders received. At your command. Changing course. All ahead full. Enemy ship sighted. Course plotted. Burn retros! Understood.
New planetary objective.
Setting course.
Resuming normal functions. Engines to maximum.
Yes, Admiral. Engines hot.
Awaiting orders. Setting course. Lock on target. Engines hot.
Ship ready.
So you need
Activating
to move into
tactical
position
cogitators.
to bombard the planet. Okay, that's how it works then. So be it. Not that difficult.
Cruising speed set.
Good luck dealing with the Eldar in
Yes,
this particular
Admiral.
situation. In all
Setting
seriousness.
course. Ship ready. All ahead full. Underway.
Like, as an Eldar attacker in this, good luck losing, essentially.
Activating tactical cogitators. Your orders. Activating tactical cogitators. At your command. Activating tactical cogitators.
Changing course.
Engines to maximum! Awaiting orders! Course plotted! Yes, Admiral. Changing course! Ship ready! Orders received! All ahead full!
Underway.
Yes, Admiral. Understood. We are the Imperial Navy. Cruising speed set.
Orders received.
Awaiting orders. Helm coordinates acknowledged. Your orders.
Course plotted.
At your command. Burn retros.
Understood. Executing orbital strike.
Activating tactical cogitators. Yes, Admiral. Activating tactical cogitators.
Helm coordinates acknowledged.
Resuming normal functions.
Setting course.
Your orders. Brace for impact. Awaiting orders. Understood.
At your command.
Underway. Ship ready.
Cruising speed set.
Damage teams, begin repairs now. Changing course. This was your last chance, Captain.
Awaiting orders.
Engines hot.
Your orders. Damage teams begin repairs now. Understood. Yes, Admiral. Brace for impact.
Okay,
Your orders.
so Chaos is putting up a really damn good fight, but all I need to do is get there.
Resuming normal functions. Engines to maximum.
At your command. Changing course. Cruising speed set. Awaiting orders.
Orders received. Yes, Admiral.
Ship ready.
Course plotted. At your command. Setting course.
To lose because of a
Awaiting
goddamn
orders.
stasis bomb. Well, it's still moving.
Awaiting
It
orders.
probably won't make it though.
Activating tactical cogitators.
Course plotted.
Your orders. Underway.
Yes, Admiral. Engines hot. Enemy ship sighted.
And that is how Planetary Assault is. I imagine it has its problems. The balance is probably going to be screwed. But yeah, all you need to do to win is basically go to wait for the points to spawn, then get to the points as quickly as possible, get out. This is basically gonna be very easy for Eldar to pull off. Can't afford anything more, but it does make it quite, you know, it makes it look very, very nice. Red and black and green. So on to the Eldar and the Eldar Corsairs. The Eldar are horrible because this is the kind of race where, well, it's all based on around the idea of you having mobility. So what do you dancing around the battlefield, the problem is enemies will have more ships, more upgrades, higher levels, and they'll also have favors. So imagine just dealing with an Imperial Navy that keeps pumping Cobra destroyers against you. You deal very little damage with most of your ships. I mean, the light cruiser here is, yeah, sure, it's, you know, can do damage, absolutely, with that pulsar in particular, but it's, you know, it's got a lot of problems. Namely, that the pulsar requires some very fine aiming, which you're just not gonna get anyway. I'll go with the Ulfway, because the male's term, really. And Ulfway is the one that's probably gonna show up in the campaign. Though, I'm wondering whether or not I should hope that in the campaign I control the Eldar, or I don't bother with that, because controlling them is a pain in the fucking ass. I prefer the Imperial Navy. Hell, you know what? I played multiplayer as Chaos, I've played as Imperial Navy, and I've played a lot of skirmish as,
The void is our home now!
as Imperial Navy and Orcs. Eldar is a pain.
Full speed!
So their shields, quote-unquote shields,
We ride the solar winds.
they're not void shields, but they do reduce
Moving to that
damage.
location.
Anyway, but here's the big catch.
As you wish.
But you only maintain them as
Swiftly.
long as you maintain your speed, right? And you can only shoot. You generally only have what, like, I don't think you actually have weapons on anything
Yes,
but
Commander, we obey.
you know, forward-facing weapons. So you're gonna have to do a lot of maneuvering to be able to
Setting
actually hit the
sail.
enemy.
At your service.
And the shuriken cannons, quite frankly, suck.
Until the end. Moving to that location. Until the end. We ride the solar winds. Yes, Commander. As you wish. The Eldar stand ready. Swiftly! Setting sail! The void is our home now! Acknowledged. At your service.
Infinity circuit to rest.
The Eldar stand ready.
Yes, Commander, we obey!
The Eldar stand ready. Moving to that location.
Infinity circuits active.
Yes, Commander.
Swiftly!
Until the end. Setting sail. Acknowledged.
Yes, Commander, we obey!
Moving to that location.
Infinity circuits active.
The void is our home now!
Acknowledged.
So I love how they nerfed taunt when they added in the orcs, and then
Yes,
they
Command.
changed it back to what it was. So
The
ships
void is our home
will
now.
once again follow go for the ships. You still have some measure
Yes,
of
Commander.
control, but
As you wish!
Until the end. We ride the solar winds. The Eldar stand ready.
Swiftly!
We ride the solar winds. As you wish. Cruising speed. The void is our home now. At your service.
We have found the enemy.
We ride the solar winds. Setting sail. Acknowledged.
The Eldar shall triumph!
The Eldar stand ready.
Swiftly!
orcs are easy to deal with in general.
Eldar
But
stand
the
ready.
first battles were, you know, to get level 2. Now those were a pain in the ass. And Eldar ships are made of tissue paper. They're so bad at survivability
end.
that the single torpedo salvo from an
Yes,
Eldar
Commander.
fleet against
We
another
obey.
Eldar fleet. This was me facing off against them in
Setting
skirmish.
sail.
A single torpedo salvo was enough
that
to basically decimate their cruisers. I mean, it
Yes,
didn't
Commander.
destroy any ship outright, but like their cruisers,
wish.
one of their cruisers was left at minimal HP
Until the end.
from a single torpedo salvo.
The Eldar stand ready. For Kayla Venture
And the AI is not really good at dealing with them,
Eldar shall triumph!
at
Moving
using
full
these
speed.
ships.
Yes, Commander,
Oh.
we obey!
All dodging and weaving around.
Move at full speed. The void is our home now.
Your death was foretold!
Setting sail. To the void with you.
Swiftly!
So that's Eldar, and a bunch of annoying gits that like to weave around the battlefield. Here's the thing, what's broken about them. They've got speed, right? And maneuverability. And with that in mind, tell me exactly how anyone is gonna be able to win against them in assassination missions where they're defender or data recovery missions. I would really like to know. Or even breakthrough missions once they destroy the defense platforms. I would really like to know the design decisions behind this race. And, you know, you might argue, well, that's the same in tabletop, to which I reply, you know, you do realize the tabletop Battlefleet Gothic actually sucked, right, as a tabletop game. Or wasn't played by a lot of people. I should tell you something. So yeah, basically the hollow field reduces your chance to be hit by weapons, as long as you keep moving. But it depends on how high a level with the hollow field do you have. At the highest level it's 80% by default. Increasing ship pulsar range, that seems like a useful thing to do. So anyway, that's all there is. I imagine we'll be defending this webway gate. There are people who have looked in the game files and they found that there's a mission where you have to defend the webway gate or destroy it. Another one where you destroy it. Maybe there's choices, consequences in that. Who the hell knows? I do know that in canon, the Imperial Navy and the Eldar fought alongside each other. You know, speaking of canon versus tabletop, just to go back to my Imperial Navy. The Imperial Navy ships, from what I've read, should have dorsal weapons, right? But these aren't weapons, they're not used as weapons. They're not there in the tabletop, but in canon, in Warhammer 40k canon versus Battlefleet Gothic canon, they are supposed to have weapons there. And yet they don't, because they follow a shitty tabletop. I mean, don't get me wrong, I like the game. I think Tindalos has done an amazing job, especially considering the games they did before. Like, this is way above anything they've ever done before. And yet, at the same time, I can't help but feel, like, I can't help but wonder, like, what the hell are you thinking with the Eldar in particular? If anything, the addition of the Eldar makes something very clear to me. I'm not gonna touch the multiplayer game with, you know, I'm not gonna touch it with the 10-foot pole because it's gonna be shit. It's imbalanced. It's gonna remain imbalanced. And it's just, you know, there are design decisions between the various races that make no fucking sense. I know the Eldar are supposed to be fast, but, you know, another thing, there's only 2 light cruisers, that's fine. That's how it is for every race. But cruisers? Let me just go over here. You only have 1. Only 1. Is this what we're gonna expect from the Necrons if they add those? I imagine they're gonna add those. That's the new race they're gonna add. Or the Space Marines? Is this what we're gonna expect? 1 cruiser? I don't even know what they have in terms of battle cruisers or battleships, but I imagine, but from what I've read, they only have 1 variant there as well. So it's like, what? This is it? The mighty Eldar Corsair fleet reduced to just 1 cruiser type, 1 battle cruiser type, and 1 battleship type? That's hugely disappointing. So anyway, Costin here on Serious Gaming signing out. Don't forget to subscribe and like the video, and stay tuned for more. I guess we'll have to wait and see how the campaign is.